Carol had worked the night shift at St. Mary's for nearly 15 years. She'd seen births, goodbyes, miracles, and the quiet heartbreaking moments in between. But none had stayed with her, quite like Marie. Marie was 93, frail, gentle, sharp-witted, even in pain. A retired librarian who still remembered lines of poetry and corrected her grandchildren's grammar with a wink. She'd been admitted for complications related to congestive heart failure. And though no one said it out loud, everyone knew she wouldn't be going home. Carol had been assigned to her care one quiet Tuesday night. At first, it was just another patient. But when Carol entered the room, Marie smiled through the pain and said, "You look tired, dear. Sit with me. Tell me something beautiful." That line did something to Carol. She stayed longer than she should have that night. They talked about Marie's childhood in Ohio, her late husband, George, her favorite books, her granddaughter, who used to sing Taylor Swift songs on the porch. From that night forward, Carol always volunteered to take Marie's room. And every evening, when the machines beeped softly and the halls quieted, Carol would bring her small acoustic guitar, an old, worn instrument she usually kept in her car, and sit beside Marie's bed. She didn't sing for every patient, but something about Marie made it feel right. Sometimes it was old hymns, sometimes soft lullabies, and sometimes Carol would just strum a gentle melody and hum whatever came to heart. One evening, Carol was singing something soft and slow, and though Marie's lips didn't move, a single tear rolled down her cheek. A fellow nurse who had stepped into the room for vitals paused, then, without saying a word, took out her phone and recorded a few seconds of the moment. Not for the internet, not for attention, just for memory. So Marie's family would have something beautiful to remember. Marie passed away 3 nights later. Peacefully, no struggle, no fear, just stillness. Carol didn't cry at work. She never did. But that night, as she packed away her guitar and stepped outside into the cold morning air, she felt something break. Marie had only been her patient for a short while, but some people leave long shadows. 2 weeks later, Carol was walking to her car after another long shift when another nurse ran up holding her phone. "Did you see this?" she asked, breathless. Carol looked down. It was a video, the one from Marie's room. "It's gone viral," the nurse said. "Thousands of people are sharing it. They're calling it the most beautiful goodbye they've ever seen." Carol blinked. She hadn't even known it was posted. She assumed it had stayed on someone's phone, just a quiet keepsake. But now, strangers around the world were watching her and Marie, their quiet moment, their final song. And at the top of the comments, a name she almost didn't believe, Taylor Swift. This brought me to tears. "Thank you, Carol." Carol just stood there, the hospital parking lot spinning around her. She had sung for Marie, not expecting anyone to hear. But somehow, someone had. And that made all the difference. If Marie's story moved you, don't forget to subscribe for more heartwarming stories like this.